Hey guys, I know I'm early, which is very rare that I'm early for a live, especially these days when I just be so tired and everything. But thank you guys, those of y'all who are watching on the replay. Thank y'all so much for hopping on. Ooh, look at me! I hear myself playing back. Hey, Hope Bent, how you doing, Miss Hope Bent? Happy to see you on, sis. So I'm so excited to see you guys on today. We have a really, really good topic to discuss. Y'all know I love the word, my favorite word in the whole entire world, my favorite word in the whole entire universe to use, obviously, is domination. I love that word. As women, we should always gear all of our focus and our attention on anything that we do, not so much seeking perfection, but more seeking to reach a level where we are dominating the things that we most enjoy and how we want to serve people. So I love this topic for today. I forgot to put it in the title here. What we're going to be discussing today is how to dominate your sales in your business. How to dominate your sales. Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing, Hope? Where are you tuning in from? How to dominate your sales in your business. So another thing I'm going to be doing is, now that my audience is getting very, very much larger, especially over here on Facebook. I'm pretty much almost at my limit of accepting Facebook friends. I'm going to be having my team comb through my friends list very soon, and actually build traffic inside of my Facebook group. I'm going to rename my Facebook group to the Success Spotlight Talk Show. And what we're really, really looking for, especially in this third quarter season, is for people who are really, really serious about leveraging and scaling their business. Oh, okay. Okay, Miss Hope, you are in Florida, girl. Out. My prayers are out for all of you guys who live all over the world, but especially for Florida, because I know y'all are hitting it hard and heavy there. And just stay safe, Hope. I hope you and your family are safe, and stay prosperous and all that. Everything that's going on in the world is just, it can be a lot, right? It can be a lot. So for those of you who are new to watching me for the first time, my name is Letitia Campbell. I'm your number one sales and systems strategist. For over a decade, I've been teaching course creators, service providers, and network marketers on how to grow and scale their businesses by teaching you guys how to discover your unique systems and strategies that's going to allow you to generate more sales online. Before we jump into this content, guys, because like I said, today we're going to be talking about how to dominate your sales in your business. Those of you who wants to dominate your sales in your business, type in hashtag me. Type in hashtag me if you want to dominate your sales in your business. But before we get started, I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, okay? My Success Spotlight Talk Show. I love this show. I've been doing this show for quite some time. And what has been happening is, what I've been doing now more often is shouting out those of you who are contributing to my show, or to some capacity, and also to those of you, those products or things that I use on a day-to-day basis that I want to shout out. So I want to shout out my girl. She's actually a client of mine. Today is her birthday. Everybody say happy birthday, Natasha. Everybody's been asking me, where do I get these wraps from? They're like, girl, where do you get these wraps from? I purchased this wrap that's on my head from thewrapcloset.com. Thewrapcloset.com. You want to definitely head on over to thewrapcloset.com and grab you a wrap. They have all types of prints. She's very, 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 very well stocked. So you definitely want to make sure that you hop over to thewrapcloset.com and grab her wraps immediately. I also want to give a shout out to this active product. Y'all know I don't normally advertise or market products on my show, but I've been using this particular product for some time now. And I'm telling you, especially if you're trying to wing yourself off a little bit off of coffee, or if you're noticing that towards later on in the day, you don't have as much energy that you normally used to having, this right here is a really, really great product to use. For those of y'all who I'm actually doing a 3-day health challenge as well. And you can actually get in on that by going to camelsuccessnetwork.com. I think it's the very, very last button when you go to camelsuccessnetwork.com, you're able to purchase and be a part of that 3-day challenge. It's really good. You're going to get the active and a bunch of other awesome products as well. Okay, so thank you, Hope, for tagging. And if those of y'all who are watching inside of my Facebook group, you can definitely invite people in this group to watch this. It's going to be hard to share if people don't have access to it. I'm also live on my YouTube channel and my Periscope channel. I was about to go live on Instagram, but I didn't feel like grabbing my I didn't feel like grabbing my tablet. All right, y'all, let's jump into this content, y'all. Let's jump into this content, everyone. So the main focus in business should always be you generating revenue. The main focus in your business, other than helping and serving your customers and clients, you have to say, how am I making income? And if you're not, you got to really look at what the real problem is, right? So inside of my Sales Success Academy Inner Circle program, this is my 16-week coaching program. We're actually currently right now are approaching week 5 of my 16-week program. I turned the word sales into sort of an acronym, right? Because it's very important that we break our sales process down in order to actually get the results that we want to get to, right? Because especially nowadays, everybody's trying to help you create a pretty brand, a pretty business, and all that. And all that is well and good. But the real result that should be focused on in your business is, are you actually making money? Are there customers and clients coming in and actually buying from you? So if they're not, or if you're not getting the actual results that you really want right now, you got to really look at what your overall process is. And yesterday on my show, I went live and I talked about that. So if you missed that episode, go over and check it out and watch it. But I want y'all to keep notes. I'm not going to put this stuff on the screen because I really want you guys to keep notes. So the first part of sales, which is the S part, I call it strategy. You got to have a strategy when you're trying to dominate and build your business online. Your strategy needs to be about, who are you targeting, right? I had a conversation with a young lady the other day, and she had multiple businesses. And I love working with women who have more than one business. Like, for example, you guys saw one of my clients, Natasha Davis. She has her credit repair business, and she also has the wraps business. I love working with women like that, because nowadays you cannot just be known for just that one thing, right? If you're only known for one thing, you're known for nothing, right? So you got to have a strategy on how you're going to, hey, Tasha, I see Tasha hopped on in. You got to have a strategy on how you're going to build your business. You got to have a strategy on who needs what you have to offer. It's like, it's more about, you got to ask yourself this question: what do I want to sell? Who do I want to sell to? And how do I want to sell to them? I want y'all to put this in the chat. What do I want to sell? Who do I want to sell to? And how do I want to sell to them? See, we always got the what and we got the how. We always know what we're going to sell, what we're going to offer, whether it be a product, service, or course. And we already know how we're going to sell to them. You get your website. Maybe you spend a bunch of money on getting a funnel. Maybe you spend a bunch of money on different things. But we miss the who part. Who are you trying to target? Who are you trying to market to? Who is that person that you want to purchase what it is that you're offering? It's so extremely important, guys, that we not only master this, but we really narrow this down, right? It's going to save you a lot of time. It's going to save you a lot of energy and a lot of effort as well. Okay. The next part is that you got to have automation. All right. You have to have automation at some level. You know, and automation can mean anything. You could implement automation to actually hiring a physical person, or you could implement automation through an actual software, or both. But I always tell my clients, try not to overthink automation and feel that you need all these different entities. Focus on what you need right now that's going to allow you to automate your business, because automation is important. And it's definitely important that you guys start automating it now rather than later on, because you're going to be missing opportunities to build leads, to get potential customers and clients. And on top of that, you can't be everywhere in your business. It's impossible, ladies. It's absolutely impossible. The next part is live stream. Live stream and live and video marketing Those are a lot of things that's important in your business. It gets people to know, like, and trust you, allows you to connect with your audience, but it's not the main thing that brings in sales. Don't y'all know that? The conversion on live stream is not as high as the conversion is if you implement automation, if you implement follow-up, which brings me to my next point I want to talk about, which is email marketing and follow-up. That email marketing and follow-up retargets people back to what it is that you're offering. I had a conversation with one of my clients last night, and she said, Coach, I reached out to 20 people and only 2 of them got back to me. I said, okay, did you follow up with the 18? Oh no, I figured if they didn't want, hey Jackie, she's like, no, I figured if they didn't get back to me, they're not interested. Don't you guys know you have to really follow up with people at least 7 to sometimes 16 times before they actually give you a clear answer on whether or not they're ready to purchase from you, right? So following up in email marketing is so important. People are busy now. People have so much on their mind. And when it's time, people need you to pat them on their shoulder and say, hey, don't forget about me, right? They need that. That's very, very important. And I think we get so tied into taking things so personally and not understanding the fact that, you know, let me just keep on connecting. Let me keep building connections with that person. Let me keep going back. Like I have my little gold follow-up book that I have a bunch of names and of people that I reach out and connect with on a consistent basis. And what's the worst thing they could say? Right? Y'all tell me, what's the worst thing somebody can say to you when they follow up? And if they say that thing, that's the worst thing that they could possibly say to you, you still move on to the next person. Move on. Right? There's so many people out there. And the last point I want to make is systems, guys. One of the things I definitely started to implement more in my particular business is systems, because it's so important, the fact that we keep systems on our mind and keep trying to generate new systems in our businesses, because we need more help than just coaching, right? Some of us need more help in our business than just plain old advice. We actually need help with building some procedures, some systems in our businesses that allows us to keep going, and allows things, and it allows the ball not to be dropped. And that's one of the main reasons why I added more people on my team, because I don't like when balls drops. I don't like when there's miscommunication happening. I don't like when the client is not getting what they need. And a lot of times a lot of us early on, we think we don't need systems in our businesses, but you actually do. You really, 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 really actually do. So listen, everyone, thank y'all so much for hopping on and watching the show. I will be back on tomorrow, but let me recap here. Okay, today we talked about how to dominate your sales in your business. Number 1, I said you got to have a strategy. Okay, hold on, Jackie said something. Hold on one second. Jackie said, next, move on to the next person. They might be your next client or customer. Absolutely. And a lot of times what I find, Jackie, is, and thank you so much, Jackie, for making that up, bringing that point up. A lot of times it's like it just may not be the right time for that person who said no. But again, if you reached out to them again 2 weeks from now, you may get a totally different response. So what I'm also saying is that don't give up on people, especially nowadays. Don't give up. People are so much aware that they need you nowadays, you know, that at first they may not admit it, but eventually they will come to. Okay, so we talked about strategy today. We talked about automation today. We talked about live stream and live video. We talked about email marketing and follow-up. We talked about systems. All these things are so important. So for those of you who need some help with that, I encourage you to get inside of my Sales Success Academy, Sales Success Creators Membership Program. Head on over to CamelSuccessNetwork.com. It's an amazing program to be a part of. Let me hop on over here and pull up the graphic for that. It's an amazing program to be a part of, especially for those of you who want to learn, master, and dominate your online business. This is, in fact, the #1 community for course creators, service providers, and product-based businesses. And it's a great, great program for those of you who actually want to start to get things done. Actually get things done in your business. Thank you, Tasha, for keeping notes, love. Yes, sales, automation, live stream or video marketing, email marketing, follow-up, and systems. There you go. All right, y'all. Till next time, as always, don't forget, get out there and dominate, because it's time to design a life that you, in fact, deserve. Bye, guys.